Originally, this was just a Discord stream between a friend and I that I decided to start recording a bit after we started. Pretty sure I had my fan pointed at full blast on me the whole time just because I never really planned to turn this into any sort of video. So I apologize if the audio does get a little bit questionable here and there. Though, looking back on this list, since the original recording is about 2 weeks old now, I think I want to come back and revise it when my Legion grind is over. Well, my Legion grind for now, I should say. If you have been following along with my progression, you may hear some different information from some of those newer videos. That is because I need to manage my time better, and I've been sitting on this video half done for far too long. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. We're gonna get into the video now. Bowmaster's going into one of these. I still have never played Kain. That's a U department.
Kain is funny. Yeah, they're a silly little guy.
I mean, it's a perhaps. From what I've seen, it's goofy. Mercedes is a no.
Mercedes is a lot of button presses.
Mercedes is a lot of work. Marksman is definitely a maybe. Honestly, all of the archers besides Wild Hunter are probably a maybe.
I don't know why you hate Wild Hunter.
I'm a big Wild Hunter hater. I do not like it in the slightest, and it kind of makes me sad because I like every other archer. Well, I can't say that for Kain. I've never really played it, but I like it in concept.
Kain is one of the only archers that kind of plays not like an archer, and they're
honestly,
funny
I'm
way.
moving marksman up to nah. It can be in the maybe.
Kain plays almost closer to like a thief in some ways.
While leveling all the resistances, battle mage was probably my favorite, but I think it's still a no. I don't think I want I don't want a 260 battle mage. Actually, no, I'm not maining a battle mage, I should say. I also don't want to main a bishop.
Funny.
It could be funny. I don't think I want that funny though. Not as a main. But it would be funny to play. You know, by proxy, Beast Tamer and Kanna are also a no. But we haven't gotten the Kanna yet. You know, there it is, right here. Dude, what do you think of Blaze Wizard?
I don't want to talk about Blaze Wizard.
I think Blaze Wizard and Evan are also no for me. I know you have a strong dislike of Ice Lightning.
It's not that strong, but it is a discheesement with Ice Lightning.
I'm gonna put it in no. Mainly because I already have one at 235. I don't need the. I could just go level it.
Very understandable.
I don't. Fire poison's a lot of buttons.
Understandable as well.
Yeah, Mercedes is also a lot. You know, we'll organize this no. Yeah, you know, Mercedes is like a hard no. Yeah, there we go. I don't know where I'd put friend. This has actually grown on me.
Illium's a little silly. Got a ball.
I think that's a silly perhaps.
Their mobbing is very funny.
Kinesis is in Korea, right?
I believe so, yes.
It's still a no, but I wasn't sure.
It's a little buggy.
That's why I asked. Usually anything that's buggy is GMS. No, wait, because Shade's also in Korea.
Yeah, Shade's not super buggy though.
No, but it had that like 1 week span where it couldn't burst properly, like during Punch King.
Wow. That's fair.
I already have a lara at 250.
So that's going on that's going in one of these.
Lara's awesome.
You don't want to follow up 260 Lara?
I could just level it though.
Yeah, but it'd be funny to have two though.
Oh no, it really wouldn't.
I think it'd be funny.
I already have a luminous at 235.
You can relive the joys of Bing Bing woohooing around.
I'm a big Lara fan. I don't. This is also grown on me.
AB is
Yeah.
very funny.
Actually, I think I'm gonna move Pathfinder and Wind Archer down. They're both good, but they aren't they're not contenders. This is gonna be a little funny. Arc has also grown on me. We'll leave that here for now.
Okay.
I don't want to super jump around, so I'm gonna put Buck in no. And I also don't want to. Cannoneer's kind of slow. I don't want to like attack speed max on inner ability for a second thing.
I am a big fan of Cannoneer.
They are funny. Corsair is another one of the ones I haven't touched, but they're like a summon class, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
That means I'm not a super big fan of summons. By proxy, that also means mechanic is in here. I also just noticed JETT's on this list. You can go down there. You don't exist anymore. I've only leveled Shade to 100.
Come on, mechanic is silly.
Yeah, but I don't think it's silly enough for me to play to 260. I know absolutely nothing about Shade. My Shade's like 122.
Me neither, actually.
Okay.
I know that they're very light on buffs. Yeah, they're funny.
They are funny.
And
Thunderbreaker.
Funny is all that matters.
My last hyper burning was a funny choice. It was Lara.
Yeah, we all saw how that went.
I don't particularly like Thunderbreaker, but I don't hate it.
I don't like Thunderbreaker.
That is very understandable. Hey, cadena is a no-go.
I don't like cadena.
Me neither. And I'm skipping over dual blade for real quick because I'm a big Ho Young unenjoyer. So I think that goes in here too. I think it's like fun, but I don't know. It just has so much like gauge things to look at. What does their Legion block give? Is it luck?
Ho Young?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay.
I was looking at it before, and I think it is.
If it was, I don't know why I thought it was one of the IED ones because I don't even have like a reason to take it to 200 then. I think mine's also sitting in like the 120 range from Zakum arm breaking back before that went away. I used to play Thieves way back when, like when I first started playing this game. I don't know where I'd put you. It's definitely not a no. You know, that's a maybe. I wouldn't mind. Actually, their mobbing's a little funny, and by a little funny, I mean a little worse than all the other thieves. That's a perhaps, I think. Kain can be a little lower. You know, actually, I might just say no, just off the sheer basis of, I haven't really played it yet. I can always come back and change this later. But, yeah. Just for now. No for now. Move Arc above Illium. I like Arc. I just got that to 200 yesterday. Definitely a low, perhaps, but it is up there. Dude, what do you think of Khali?
I think it's...
I don't think I've ever done a boss on Khali that's like not like a Magnus.
Yeah, I think I've only done that kind of bossing as well.
I might say no just because I have it at 225. It is one of the things I'm going to get to 235 for like 10k Legion, but I don't think I want to play it past that. I don't... actually, these two are right next to each other. It's funny. I'm a real big Nightwalker fan. I do not like Nightlord.
I actually don't like Nightlord either.
Okay, I'm like a real good Nightwalker supporter, so that goes next to Bowmaster. Which one is first? I don't know. After like working on Legion, these past couple weeks. These two, very awesome. I don't. Night Lord is definitely a no. I don't know where, but it's just going in the abyss that is no.
Yeah, that
Phan-
is fair.
Phantom, I think without explanation is already a no. I did
Yeah,
not have a good time doing that. I don't think I ever got its 5th job skills, so I don't even know what they are. But I'm not a big fan of its just 4th job. And how I don't like having weaker versions of explorer skills. I think I'd rather just play the explorer.
I kind of wish Phantom was a little more self-reliant. I like their aesthetic of like their actual skills. I wish there were more and they were better.
No, Shadower. Shadower is actually the first 200 on my reboot account. That's a strong. I think I only stopped because it hurt my hands. Me playing for long periods of time.
It can do that.
I controller max now though, so that's no longer an issue. So I think Shadower's a strong maybe.
It's a very good class. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that's definitely a 235 for me at some point. I will see about hyperburn, because this hyperburn I will make my main. It's a free 260.
Because if I didn't already have one in the 230s, I would be hyper burning one.
I just like, what did I say this for? I don't remember. I don't remember what class. Oh, just like Ho Young. I am a big Xenon unenjoyer. Not I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like them at their core, like the design, and I think it's funny and their aesthetic, like you do with Phantom. I don't like playing it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think there's a lot of funny things about it and a lot of very clunky things about it. I bossed with a Xenon and they've got some complaints.
Yeah, it just looks a little. Honestly, I think it has the same problem that I have with most of the resistance classes, is that they feel old.
Yeah. They could definitely use a nice update.
I like Adele. I think my Adele's it's 212. But they are nice. I think it's a little too much stuff to manage. And I think your swords go away when you die.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, like how you'll keep other buffs for, like, what am I trying to say? Dawn Warrior Soul Eclipse and stuff stays up. And I know swords are like a different stacking thing, but I think they all disappear. But I could be wrong.
Right.
And I don't
know. I have not played enough of Adele to know.
I'm not Johnny Godhands, so
whether that is the case.
I also don't like Aran or Aran. I don't know which one it is.
I enjoy them. I think they're cool. I don't know if I like them enough to ever play one, but But it is not a no.
I think it is a no from me. I do have one at 210. I didn't dislike playing it, but I don't think it's something I want to take to 275. This is essentially what I'm taking to 275.
Right.
I don't think Aran is up here. Hey, this is a little funny. You know, I played this for like the first time today. Past 100 for like just the initial filling out my 42 characters. I think it's at 170 right now. I think we're looking at a perhaps like under arc.
I can't do it.
I
play Demon Slayer. I don't have the hands for blaster.
I looked into it. Like, it's just a, well, we watched a video earlier.
Yes.
Yes. And I did some looking into it. I think it's a very low perhaps, but it is up there.
But it is a perhaps still.
Yeah. This was actually very high on my previous list. And then I played it to 200, and I think it's a no. And if the no was organized, it would be at the very bottom. It feels very old. Which is silly. when I used to play on reg server, this was my class, and it feels the same, but like for the worse. I think it's I don't think I can do it again.
That class needs some very serious help.
But like they gave, like, you know, it has the floating shields, and there's a bunch of other stuff that does that now. Adele does that. They're not shields, but they're swords. Nightwalker does that. They're bats.
Everything that does that now does it better.
And I think you only get 3 max, 3 shields. It's 2, and then I think a hyper skill gives you a 3rd one, but I could be wrong. Adele can have like 5 swords. I could be wrong about that, but it's a lot. And Nightwalker has like a bunch of bats. And then bite bats as well. I'm pretty sure they're 2 different sets of bats.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a shame, honestly. I'm a big fan of all 3 of the Explorer Warriors.
They're both very good.
There's 3 of them.
All 3, sorry.
Yeah. You're forgetting one. It's not a no for any of them, but I don't know where they'd go. I think Dark Knight is a perhaps. Definitely a high one. Probably above Wind Archer. I'll organize the placement later. Well, you know, before we get to the other 2, hey, this is you. This is your class.
It's literally the best class in the game. It is never punished. It constantly gets buffs that it does not deserve or need, and it rocks.
I don't like floating around. Actually, that's a lie. I do like floating around. I don't like the way they... I don't like double tapping to up jump. And to dash.
That is fair, but you can lock your glide so that double jumping is just a flash jump.
Really?
Now, granted, their flash jump is kind of worse than a lot of the other flash jumps in the game.
See, it may be worse, but they do have... Yeah, you beat me. They do have one. And if I didn't have a lara already, that's one of the main things I don't like about playing a mage is I miss a flash jump every time I'm on one, even though I do like teleport. Lara is this is a total Lara sweep. I already have one at 250. Lara is far superior. Honestly, whatever I pick as a main, Lara, second main, probably. I love Lara. I already have a Dawn Warrior. It's at 256, so let's just go in at no. Hey.
Yeah.
It's sad. I wish it wasn't a mess. Like at all. I would play Hayato. And
it is.
Yeah, it's horrible. Well, I mean horrible in its bugs, not in its gameplay. It's very fun. I like its mobbing. I like its bossing. And honestly, I think it's a low perhaps.
I gotta say, not a big fan, personally.
I'm a very big fan, and I wish it wasn't, like, buggy.
I'm not a very big cooldown watcher, typically.
It's a shame, because just me sitting back in my chair, just pressing, I don't know, instant slice and Falcon's Honor on cooldown, then, like, looking left or right and hitting, a Phantom Blade, I'm pretty sure it's called. I like its playstyle, but it's such a shame. I don't think I want to put the time into something that's very neglected, patch-wise, because it's not in Korea. Same goes with Kanna and Beast Tamer. Not that I think I'd want to main a support class. I wouldn't mind playing one, but I don't know if I'd like to, like, that is my main character. I wouldn't mind playing one past 235, but yeah. We'll see, because, oh, wait, we don't even know what their 6th job looks like, do we?
No, we don't.
We can't.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate for any of them, actually. I think all the Explorer, and I'm just gonna grab Paladin, even though we're not there. These all go somewhere above no. Somewhere. I used to play Kaiser when I was younger. I have not played it in recent years. I think the last time I played Kaiser, I don't even think my reboot account has a Kaiser. I think the
Me
last time
neither.
the last time I played Kaiser was maybe 2015.
That is very silly.
I don't you know, maybe a little earlier. I don't think fifth job existed. I don't even know what their fifth job is. I don't any of the skills.
They have a thing that buffs their sword impact, and it makes large explosions where the swords land. There's a thing that summons a bunch more Kaisers.
Like you get 2 more, don't you? I have seen that.
I think it's like 3 to 4 more, but I don't know.
I did not realize that was a fifth job skill. Then I have seen that one.
You get something that buffs your Gigas Wave, I believe.
Okay.
And I don't remember the last one.
I'll leave that in just because I'm ignorant to their fifth job and a few other of their things. I'll leave that in like a high no. And, you know, by proxy, a few of these other things would be lower because I already have them, but I can change that around later. We only have 2 more. And one of them I've barely touched because a lot of their progression is left behind a story. So I'm just going to grab that now for the no category.
Yeah. Mihile has one of my favorite skills in the entire game.
I started leveling one recently for Legion purposes, and honestly, it's very fun. We'll drop that in perhaps for now. JETT is dead. I can stay down there. Yeah, this is very different from my first one, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot smaller.
Yeah, I mean, your top 2 were still up there from the first one, but
it's
a
definitely
lot of
gone
things
from
got
2 to 5. Sorry, from 5 to 2. Yeah, I think there's... Oh, you know, Mihile can be higher. I do like that one. Mihile was up there. Demon Avenger has moved from the top to the bottom after playing it more. I think Marksman was also up there. I do like Marksman, but I don't think I'd want to take one to 275. So it just gets moved down one, but a very like high maybe. I don't think I'd bother organizing no. Just they're in there for various reasons.
Yeah, they've got their reasons of being there.
If I just have them at like 235 or whatever already, some higher like Lara and Dawn Warrior. I think everything else is pretty solid. And honestly, you know, I'm just looking at it. I think I'm gonna move Illium down one. It'd be like a high no. Yeah, I think everything else is.
Illium is funny though.
It is funny. And I think if I had the, not like these ones matter too much. It's mostly just like the top 2 tiers, but you never know. Make a wild card decision like my Lara and play it randomly, and I had a great time. I think I'd rather play Pathfinder and Wind Archer above the 3 Explorer Warriors, but I do like the 3 Explorer Warriors. I think that's it. Definitely Bowmaster or Nightwalker, and maybe a Marksman, Shadow, or Mihile at the last minute. Who knows? I've got 45 days? 44?
Yeah, 45 days.
Awesome. Okay, well.
Yeah.
That is, I think that's done. And I will see how that fares up to my last one, because I should have took a picture of something on it, like of it on the side, but it exists somewhere. So I'll compare those.